Guys, if you're single, I hope you take this as a sign. Hit on her. Literally hit on her. You have nothing to lose. Yeah, I wasn't into the guy. He asked for my number. I'm gonna friend zone him because he's not my type, and plus I'm not dating right now, but there's something about confident men, and if you see him in public, you'd be like, how did he get the guts to just ask a girl? And guys, just know this. Every girl is gonna be awkward. Every girl is gonna be like, what the hell is he doing? Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, because that just made my day. Like, I'm going through so much right now, guys, and if you're seeing this and there's some girl that you see every day at the gym or something, hit on her. If you go to the grocery store, what do you have to lose? Rejection? I think the biggest growth we get is when we get rejected. Just do it. I don't know who that guy is, but in my book, he's a 10 out of a 10, even though he's a 2 out of a 10 in looks. I know that's mean, guys, but there's something about confidence. And that's why a lot of guys are like, how does that girl end up with that guy? Because they have confidence. They believe in themselves, and they make someone's day. I hope you take this as a sign.
Men are just so confusing. Like, can someone please hear the story of something that I experienced a few weekends ago and just clarify with me that, like, I'm not insane for assuming what I assumed? So essentially, I ended up going out Friday night, and I bump into this guy, and I end up talking to him for a little bit. Super chill, whatever conversation. And after a while, one of his friends comes up to him and starts talking to him. And so I go like, oh, wait. I realize that I'm missing, not missing, but I haven't seen my friends for a little bit, so I'm just gonna, like, go now and, like, but it was nice to meet you, like, blah, 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 blah. And then before I leave, he goes, wait, can I get your number? So I put my phone number into his phone and write my name and his contact, and then he texts me, like, very soon after that, like, writing his name. And honestly, he was really, really cute, so I was like, just to, like, be more upfront about the situation, I was like, I'm gonna text him back and be like, it was really nice to meet you, like, with a smiley face. Then I go back and find my friends, and we end up bar hopping from, like, multiple bars down the street, and then we kind of end up towards the end of the night in front of the bar that we started at, where I met him. And as we're outside waiting for our Uber to go home, someone comes up behind me and, like, taps on me, and it was him, and he was just like, oh, like, it was really, really nice to meet you, like, I hope you get home safe. And so at that point, I was like, he did not have to come up to me and say goodbye to me again. Like, that was a good sign, I felt like. Fast forward, like, 2 weeks later, I still didn't get really a text from him, like, wanting to get drinks or whatever, something casual. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be ballsy, and I'm just gonna text him, and I essentially just said, like, hey, how have you been? Would you be down to get drinks sometime? To which he hearts my message about going out, and then just said, I'm good, how about you? And then he says this, that would be wonderful, but to be honest, I just got out of a long-term relationship, and I'm not looking to get back into one just yet. And this is where I get confused, because 1, he asked for my number, 2, he went out of his way to say it was nice to meet me, and, like, said goodbye to me when I, like, wasn't, like, in his eyesight. Like, he could have totally avoided me if he wasn't into me, but he wanted to say goodbye to me and, like, say it was nice to meet me. So essentially, I'm just confused about, like, why would you come up to me and, like, do all of that and go out of your way when you didn't want to, like, pursue anything else? So essentially, I was confused because I thought those were all good signs, and then it ended up not being. So someone let me know if that was out of pocket for me to assume. Also, if he sees this video, just know I have nothing against you. And also, to me, drinks are casual. I do that with my friends. I cannot assume a relationship with someone that I do not know. So.
She is deeply distressed by Chad's decision not to meet with her again. Chad, in his attempt to be forthright, is hesitant to engage in any form of dating with a woman that might potentially lead to a relationship, given his recent breakup with his ex-partner. However, she remains indifferent to his reasons.
Okay, I don't know if anybody else feels this way on here, but I'm just a little tipsy and I'm gonna ramble. I'm turning 27 in a few weeks, and I actually love getting older so much. Like, I truly do love my age, and I feel like every year that I've aged But like each year, I truly feel like I've loved my life more and more. I really mean that. So like I with being 26 now, 27. But like with getting older also comes this weird sense of reflection and these moments of being like, oh, like I'm 27. I'm single. I have roommates who I adore and are my literal best friends, but I'm sleeping in a full bed. It's not that that specifically matters, but I just feel like in the context of thinking about aging, it sort of sometimes feels like, I don't know, just like this isn't, in so many ways where I'm at in my life, it's exactly where I thought I would be and also not where I thought I would be in the best and the worst ways. Not the worst ways, that's the wrong phrasing, but I don't know, like I went out tonight, I'm walking home, blasting music in my AirPods, like literally feeling like I can conquer the world. And then I get home and I'm like, oh, I'm like kind of lonely.
She expressed an appreciation for the aging process. However, she also discussed her current single status and expressed concern about the possibility of living a solitary life. Allow me to illustrate how these women end up later down the road.
I'm heading out into the world to find something to live for. I will probably end up at the ocean, try to make some memories, take some photos, just want to go to bed tonight having done something that felt like I lived. Like I'm just rotting. Every fucking day I'm rotting all alone. I'm outside. Wow, there's a sky. Shit, when is the last time I left the house? I only got out of bed to pee yesterday. I peed a lot, so I was, had a busy day. I just want to go to sleep, feeling like I was part of this world today. Being outside's exhausting.
Regrettably, this is the actuality that numerous women may encounter once they reach a point where they maintain superficial and unrealistic expectations for men, opting to remain solitary rather than settle for anyone deemed less than ideal, such as individuals fitting the archetype of Chad or Tyrone. As is our customary practice, I extend an open invitation for you to subscribe and share your insights by liking and perspectives through comments and reflections. In the interim, I wish you all the very best, urging you to take care of yourselves. Until we convene for our next episode, I bid adieu to each and every one of you. Farewell, dear audience.